If you check the internet for any amount of time in regards to anything Spider-Man related, you probably know that the best live-action version of Spider-Man is the video game version of Spider-Man played by Yuri Lowenthal. Yeah, I know what I just said doesn't make sense, but that's the internet, okay? That's how they perceive things. But now Yuri comes out to the support of Andrew Garfield and all the harassment that's been thrown at the actor. So let's talk about how he just quickly became the enemy of the people that call him the best live-action Spider-Man, coincidentally. So Yuri's had enough, and he released a video in support of Andrew Garfield, where he's calling out the fans. And again, I'm going to put fans in quotation marks because that's kind of what he's doing here as well, because that's the tone that he does it in as well. And he says, have we learned nothing from what was done to Britney Spears? Why does Andrew Garfield have to fall into that same category? He's a human being, like both of us. He's doing his job. And every time anything is happening, now people seem to disregard his feelings, anything he's talking about, anything he's doing, anything he says, anywhere he appears, anything that might be related to him. If he doesn't so much as acknowledge Spider-Man, on YouTube we saw it gets dislikes. His trailers for his other projects get dislikes. People harassing him in the comments. Again, these are the fans that are supposedly Spider-Man fans. You know, great power, great responsibility. But they don't understand what that means because, you know, not aware of the irony there. So he goes on and he talks about how Andrew is human, how he has a life, how maybe you should treat him like a human being and not like a object of you to, you know, abuse and do whatever with. So leave him alone, he says. Just leave him alone. Let him live his life. And, well, if he shows up as Spider-Man again, he'll show up as Spider-Man. So quickly, as one would suspect, if you look at some of the replies, people talking about it, if you check social media, yeah, you're going to see, you're going to see a lot of people now mad at Yuri. Why? Because he's defending Andrew Garfield from being harassed. So now he's become the enemy because the people that apparently support Andrew Garfield harass him and the other Spider-Men because I don't know their logic. Look, their brains clearly aren't working right. They're clearly not fully functioning human beings with emotion. I mean, they probably sit online all day, on Twitter all day, telling people, hey, you're Spider-Man. If you like that one, you're wrong. You can't like that version of Spider-Man. You have to like this one. You know, you guys see it everywhere. It's like the Star Wars fans, right? You got to like this, and if you don't, you're not a true fan. That's how they're treating Andrew Garfield now. Anything he does, go watch anything. The comments are just filled with toxic people saying, unless he answers this, dislike this video. Well, you know, you guys are really villains here. I'm honestly going to just expect you guys to show up through the multiverse. Because you clearly don't care about people. You just care about your own selfish demands, and they must be met. They must be met. Clearly, Spider-Man's taught you nothing, despite being hardcore fans. And I'm glad Yuri, just went out there and said, yeah, you're all kind of crazy. Pretty terrible. Good job.